Hi everyone. Last night I finished the Obi-Wan Kenobi series and I have a video about that today. In today's video I'm going to be ranking the Obi-Wan Kenobi characters to see if I would either order them off Amazon, save them for later, or delete them from my basket. This video sounds a little weird, but just trust me. And the characters I'm going to be ranking are just either main characters or like side characters. Not just characters who have like one line and that's kind of it. Right here I have a list of all the main characters and side characters I can think of, but I will not be including young Luke because he doesn't really have any lines. He just, what kind of does is just run and then fall down a rock. So okay, so now I'm going to start with the villains. Okay, so first up we have Darth Vader, and I was thinking about ordering him because like he's just kind of cool, like Darth Vader, you know, but I'm going to save him for later because everything he's done in this whole season. Okay, so he's mostly been responsible for all the Jedi's gone, Order 66. He's been hunting down Obi-Wan Kenobi for like a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna save him for later because of like all the things he's done. I know, but he was working for Palpatine, but still, he was behind a lot of it. So I'm gonna save him for later. Okay, so next up we have the Grand Inquisitor. Okay, so I would order him. I know he's all bad. He's behind a lot of things, a lot of bad things, but I would order him because there's only one reason, and that is Reva. Do you know how Reva's so impatient and always so persistent to get Kenobi, even though she was told to stop multiple times, and then she would get punished? I know it's kind of mean, but like, I'm just glad the Grand Inquisitor would like stop her at times, because sometimes she just be so annoying. I'm so sorry, River. I know you're not annoying in real life, but still. So I would order the Grand Inquisitor. Okay, so next we have Reva / the Third Sister. Okay, this is really interesting because I know she's bad, but there's a whole story. Okay. Reva's impatient, persistent. She never stops trying to find Kenobi. There's other Jedis, but she just wanted to get Kenobi because she spoke to Darth Vader herself, trying to prove herself. She had to get Kenobi. I know that she would die if she didn't get Kenobi, but still, it's just so persistent, so annoying. But then I found out that, well, we all found out if you watched it, that she wasn't actually working for him. She was trying to hunt him down, because when Anakin went to kill all the younglings, she survived by playing dead. So after like that whole traumatizing experience, she's pretending to work for him, but she's trying to hunt him down. So after hearing that like whole story, mine kind of changed. But I know she's turned good now. She's no longer on the dark side. She's good now. But still, just the way Reva's been throughout the whole series, I'm gonna have to delete her from my basket. Sorry. Okay, so now we have the fifth brother. I like him. I like him because he was also annoyed by Reva's acts. Not just that, but like his outfit, you know, his personality. I know he's bad, but his personality is kind of nice. So I'm gonna order him. Okay, so now we're doing some people who turned from the bad side to the good side during the series. So first we have Tala. She is one of my favorite characters. I heard a story about how she found out what the people would do. I think it was the people who she was working with would do to people who are force sensitive. She, my goodness, killing children, like, we don't stand for that. We don't allow that. So I like the fact that she turned to the good side and she was helping people to escape from other places. So I like Tyler. I'm gonna order her. Okay, so now I have Haja. Haja, that first scene when we met him doing when he was pretending to get people to escape, that was funny. But I like the fact that he went from being this criminal, people who he went from lying to people to watching over Leia and like vowing to Kenobi and all that. So I'm going to save Haja for later because you never know. Now it's time for all the good people. Okay, so first we obviously have Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obviously, I'm gonna order him. Like, he's the main star. He's good. His whole series, he's been running, hiding, shooting, defending people, making new friendships, watching over Leia, importantly, getting her back. Yeah, so I'm gonna order him. Okay, so next we have Owen Lars and Beru Lars, the foster parents for young Luke Skywalker. Well, I'm gonna save them for later because we haven't really been introduced well to them. We don't really know much. All we know is that they protect Luke and they protect Luke. Well, Owen almost died because Reva went to Tatooine to try and find information, and Owen was at stake. So I feel a little bad, but he's fine. So for Owen and Beru, I'm gonna save him for later. Okay, so next we have Princess Leia Organa. I just want to say, I do not think she's 10. And if she is 10 in real life, then I'm amazed. I'm just saying that, because I do not think she's 10 in the series. But I like Leia. She's it's very interesting. I know she's a child, but like, I would order her. Like, she's Leia. That's kind of self-explanatory. Okay, so next up we have Queen Breha Organa. Well, I'm gonna save her for later because like we haven't really. Actually, no. I'm gonna delete her from my basket because we have not really been introduced to her except from Revenge of the Sith. That was kind of it. I don't really. Well, she only had a couple lines I can remember of, and she didn't really do anything important, I guess, in the series. So I'm gonna delete her. Okay, so next up we have Freck. Freck, I loved Freck. I really do love Freck. But then he kind of like reported Kenobi and Leia to the stormtroopers at the border, I guess. I don't know, some sort of border of something or somewhere. So yeah, so it's kind of in the middle. Like, he's a good guy, doing what's right, but then again he did report Kenobi and Leia. So I'm gonna save him for later. Next we have Rokon. He's kind of like I know he was a good guy, working hard to get the people safe to another place to live. Yeah, I'm gonna save him for later, I guess. Then we have Bail Organa, Senator Bail Organa. So the foster dad for Leia. I liked him. I liked his what's it? The holographs. I forgot what they're called. His messages to Kenobi. I like those. I like that how he trusted Kenobi even though he's just like an ordinary man now, but he's still always going to be a Jedi. But still. I liked him. I'm gonna order him. Okay, so lastly we have Anakin Skywalker. So I remember this was either episode 6 or 5. So either the second to last or last episode of the series, when Anakin was training against Kenobi. I don't know. I didn't really like that Anakin. His need for victory was blinding him, you know? So, I'm gonna delete him. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Probably a really weird video that you just watched. I don't think you would have seen it anywhere else. Ranking people as if they were in your Amazon basket. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Like if you want to, subscribe if you want to. Just thank you for watching. So, bye.